Hashem decides what everyone's going to do, who's going to attack, who's not going to attack. This is all Hashem sending us messages that we need to do tshuva, that we need to fix ourselves, that we need to start keeping Shabbat, that we still need to get rid of the idol worship wigs off of our heads. We have to get rid of the Lashon Hara, and especially the Lashon Hara parties that different people have, especially, unfortunately, young Jewish women that apparently find themselves with a lot of time on their hands, and they like to talk, and they like their friends, and they like to drink coffee or tea, or maybe even have a donut, and that's all fine until they start talking about other people, and they start literally vomiting Lashon Hara and Rechilut, one after another, to the point where they're not realizing that even if they're modest, even if they keep Shabbat, even if they're doing all of the mitzvot, they still will not have a share of the world to come for the Lashon Hara that's coming out of their mouth. And that's actually what the Rambam says. Somebody that has said Lashon Hara may have Olam Haba, but that's only someone that may have said it. Meaning, if somebody says Lashon Hara on a regular basis, for sure he has no Olam Haba. Why? Because the amount of damage that people cause with talking about people is insurmountable. In fact, we have quite a bit of experience with this, and many times when people lose their minds and abandon the path that has helped them do tshuva, has abandoned the path that has saved them from all types of mistakes that happen in life, the reason why they typically start getting off the path is because somebody said something. Somebody said something, and that started a domino effect, and then they asked this, and then they asked that, and then they asked this, and then they start, whether it's true, false, is irrelevant, because once you start breaking that red line, that boundary, there's no holding back. And unfortunately, this is why the Chafetz Chaim says that Lashon Hara is worse than murder, than wasting seed and immorality, and even worse than idolatry, all by themselves. It's the equivalent of all of them. Why it's the equivalent of all of them? Because Lashon Hara will easily lead a person to all of them, or at the very least one of them. So this is something, Rabotai Karim, that anyone that wants a slim chance of getting that special spiritual bubble that's going to protect them from these horrific times that we're in, where anti-Semitism is on the rise as if it's an IPO in the stock market with the best product in history.